Looks like an old bromance may have just been revived. Elon Musk and Donald Trump were spotted sitting shoulder to shoulder at Charlie Kirk's memorial service in Arizona, and the internet hasn't stopped talking about it. A few months ago, these two had a pretty public falling out, but on Sunday, they looked more like old pals than rivals. Maybe Musk figured it's just smarter to be on Trump's good side than the opposite?
I hate my opponent, and I don't want the best for them.
Cameras caught them chatting, shaking hands, and even sharing a few smiles from their suite at State Farm Stadium. A professional lip reader spilled the tea on what went down. According to Nicola Hickling, Trump turned from chatting with Dana White, gave Elon a nod and said, "How are you doing?" Musk shrugged, and Trump told him he knew Elon wanted to talk. Then, the former president reportedly added, "Let's try and work out how to get back on track." Elon nodded, Trump shook his hand, and get this, Trump apparently said, "I've missed you." Oh, look at them patching things up. Both Musk and the White House later shared snaps of their reunion with the caption, "For Charlie."
Mr. President, everyone's saying that Charlie brought you and Elon back together. Is that true?
Well, Elon came over and said hello. No, it's nothing to do with that. I thought it was nice. He came over and had a little conversation.
But it wasn't just the handshake that had people buzzing. Did you notice their hands? Musk brought his fingertips together in front of him, forming a little triangle, sometimes called a steeple or Merkel diamond. Trump seemed to mirror the pose too. Body language experts say this gesture can mean confidence, calm authority, or that someone's deep in thought. It's a favorite in politics and boardrooms alike, a silent way of saying, "I've got this." Of course, fans online couldn't resist spinning their own theories. Was it just an unconscious habit or a quiet signal that the MAGA men were ready to bury the hatchet? Whatever the reason, that tiny pyramid sent social media into overdrive, adding another layer to this already fascinating reunion. So, what sparked the latest fire between Musk and Trump? And how did we go from bromance to battlefield? Let's break it down. It started with Trump's debt-heavy budget bill, a monster package packed with spending that even some Republicans couldn't stomach. But Musk? He exploded. Posting on X, the platform he owns, Musk called out the GOP for backing what he dubbed the biggest debt increase in history.
Elon Musk came out with a new/old threat today, saying he would primary or push to primary any lawmakers who support this bill. That's a split again with the president.
And in classic Musk fashion, he didn't stop there. He slammed Trump's party as the Porky Pig Party, threatened to bankroll primary opponents to every Republican who voted for the bill, and called for a brand new political movement. Yes, a whole new party, the America Party, according to Musk. Because if you're going to throw a tantrum, might as well make it a startup. Musk wasn't some distant critic shouting from the sidelines. He was the bank. Just last year, he poured nearly $300 million into Republican campaigns, helping fuel the very machine he's now trying to dismantle. As usual, loyalty has a shelf life in politics. Now the GOP is caught in a panic, split between two egos the size of Texas. Do you side with Trump, the comeback king, or Musk, the richest man in the world who controls the internet's loudest megaphone? Musk doesn't even need his own fan army to ruin Trump's re-election. All he needs to do? Flip the switch on X. Yep, because the GOP basically handed Musk the keys to their digital empire when they let him boost right-leaning accounts in 2024. If he changes the algorithm tomorrow, poof, MAGA messaging loses millions of eyeballs. And don't think for a second that Musk won't do it. If Musk really goes through with this America Party stunt and starts taking out MAGA loyalists one by one, Trump's grip on the GOP might finally loosen. And for a man who obsesses over control, that's the scariest threat of all. Donald Trump just raised the stakes in his feud with Elon Musk, threatening to yank the billions in federal subsidies that keep Musk's companies flying high.
Gonna support Elon Musk?
I don't know. I think we'll have to take a look. We might have to put Doge on Elon.
But that's not all. Musk also claimed Trump's name appears in the Epstein files. Those documents are linked to the late defender Jeffrey Epstein and include guest lists and travel records that have fueled plenty of speculation and conspiracy theories. Trump, of course, didn't stay silent. He fired back on social media, saying he personally asked Musk to leave his White House role and hinted that it's time to start cutting off government support for Musk's companies. That's billions of dollars in subsidies and contracts at risk.
You know, it's not like I agree with everything the administration does.
But let's rewind a bit. This breakup didn't come out of nowhere. Over the past few months, there were already whispers of tension between Musk and Trump's team. In April, Musk said he'd be pulling back from his government role, and by May, he was openly slamming the White House's tax and budget plan, something called the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. Catchy name, right?
I'd rather have him criticize me than the bill because the bill is incredible.
Musk didn't hold back. He went on TV and laid it all out.
You know, I was like disappointed to see the massive spending bill, frankly, which increases the budget deficit, not just decrease it, and undermines the work that the Doge team is doing.
He also pointed out that the bill is over 1,000 pages long and packed with confusing clauses. Oh, and did we mention it also cuts electric vehicle subsidies? That's a big deal for Tesla.
I'm a little stuck in a bind where I'm like, well, I don't want to, speak out against the administration, but I don't want to. I also don't want to take responsibility for everything the administration is doing.
At first, Trump played it cool. He even admitted to reporters that he wasn't thrilled with parts of the bill either. And when Musk officially left the White House, Trump thanked him and said he was still part of the team. But behind the scenes, totally different story. Musk didn't just walk away quietly. He started speaking out against the bill more aggressively and even suggested lawmakers who supported it should be ashamed. On X, he called the bill a disgusting abomination. Strong words.
Well, look, I've always liked Elon, and I was very surprised. You saw the words.
Then came Trump's clapback during a press conference with the German chancellor. He accused Musk of suddenly turning against the bill for selfish reasons, and even joked that Musk probably just missed the White House spotlight. Ouch.
Remember, he was here for a long time. You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval desk.
After that, things got even messier. Trump jumped on Truth Social to say he took away Musk's EV mandate and claimed that's why Musk went crazy. Meanwhile, Musk fired off more posts saying Trump wouldn't have won the election without his support and calling him ungrateful. Not exactly a friendly exchange. Behind the scenes, Trump was fuming, calling friends, saying Musk was a big-time drug addict. Reports say Trump's concern over Musk's ketamine use, which Musk has admitted for treating depression, helped push them further apart. Now, Trump's threatening to slash funding to SpaceX and Starlink, and Musk? He's threatening to pull a rocket used for ISS missions. Trump also warned Musk against funding Democrats, saying, if he funds Democrats to go against Republicans, there'll be consequences. Very serious consequences. Asked if he wanted to fix things with Musk, Trump didn't hesitate and said, no. Is it over? I would assume so. He replied,